Charlotte, North Carolina, the largest city in North Carolina, is a vibrant city with many exciting attractions. From high-end shopping and energetic nightlife in uptown Charlotte to a plethora of award-winning restaurants and sporting events, there is something for everyone. This lively city is also home to superior custom home builder, Arcadia Homes. Arcadia Homes provides an all-inclusive and comprehensive building experience to their clients while remaining on time and on budget. Each of their homes is custom designed to meet their client's vision. Join us as we take an in-depth look at Arcadia Homes and the exquisitely crafted homes they build right here on Today's Builder. Hello and welcome to Today's Builder. I'm your host, Carrie Marshall. Charlotte, North Carolina is nicknamed the Queen City and received its name in honor of Charlotte of Mecklenburg, who had become Queen Consort of Great Britain the year before the city's founding. Charlotte is one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. The city is surrounded by a sprawling suburb perfect for growing families, with easy access to parks, museums, and fantastic school districts. The city hosts numerous professional sports teams such as the Carolina Panthers and Charlotte Hornets, and is home to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Charlotte sits along the border of South Carolina and is only a couple hours from the Blue Ridge Mountains, offering endless outdoor activities such as hiking, whitewater rafting, and breathtaking mountaintop views. To the east of Charlotte, a beach vacation is also convenient, with Highway 74 leading residents on a direct route to the beautiful Carolina coast. Arcadia Homes currently builds in and around the Charlotte area, including Mecklenburg and Union counties. Lake Norman, the largest man-made lake in North Carolina, is an ideal place to enjoy outdoor activities such as boating and fishing. The lake is a popular and scenic area, also featuring beautiful lakefront properties built by Arcadia Homes. Arcadia Homes was founded by Robbie Bowers and Mike Salamone in 1994. With a concerted effort to create a team atmosphere, they grew their company to include several managing partners. Arcadia Homes' team approach allows for every member to collaborate with one another. Each managing partner can focus on their particular skill set and expertise to ensure every stage of the project runs smoothly.
Hello, my name is Robbie Bowers. I'm one of the founding partners of Arcadia Homes in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the building industry pretty much since high school. My grandfather was in construction, and so I was free labor for a while. And then after college, when I graduated, I moved to DC to work with a building firm up there. After about 5 years up there in DC, I missed South Carolina, came to Charlotte, and contacted Mike. Mike and I have been talking about always doing something together. And so together we decided to start Arcadia Homes.
Hi, I'm Mike Salamone, and I am one of the founding partners of Arcadia Homes here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, Robbie Bowers and I have been friends since we both went to undergrad at the University of South Carolina. Robbie went directly into home building, and I went back to New York and worked in the finance industry. But over the years, I'd come down and visit him. He ended up in Charlotte. When I saw what Robbie was doing in the home building business, that excited me, and we decided to give it a go here in Charlotte in the custom home building business.
Hi, I'm Jeff Eckelberry. I'm managing partner with Arcadia Homes. I've been involved in home building since 1983. My passion was working with clients from the beginning of the process through the planning, specification writing, determining what their dream was for their new home. It was a natural fit with Mike being the businessman, Robbie being the construction person. I think that's one of the great benefits of working with Arcadia is that we get to focus on just what we're highly skilled to do and most passionate about, serving our clients.
Hi, I'm AJ Ford with Arcadia Homes. I'm a managing partner. I got started in the construction industry as low as you can go, doing punch out, remodeling, and cleanup on the construction sites. Well, I'd never done construction before, and I was interested in it. I loved learning about it. I loved getting out there and working with my hands, and I decided I wanted to sign on with a big builder where I could really learn this craft of building homes.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Schumacher, and I'm a managing partner with Arcadia Homes. I started my career in the building industry in architecture, actually, and for the first 5 years of my career, I worked at a large architecture firm here in Charlotte and decided that I'd like to get more involved in the overall business development. And it kind of lent itself to a broad scope of experience, whether it be land acquisition or community acquisition, and as it relates to advertising and realtor outreach and being sure that our name and reputation is remaining strong in the community.
Arcadia Homes' in-house design coordinators offer a wide range of inclusive services throughout their respective disciplines. The team believes that whatever the client can dream, they can build. Each managing partner is involved in every aspect of the home building process. They utilize their comprehensive knowledge in order to fulfill their responsibility to each client.
A lot of builders build luxury homes. There's a difference when you're building it specifically for a family from the beginning. The whole planning is specific to them and what they want. You're not just building a high-end home and then hoping somebody comes and likes it. Big difference.
We build the custom homes. We are one of the few builders that prefer a homeowner. We are set up for it. We enjoy the process, we enjoy the interaction, and probably one of the things we get the most out of are the relationships. We don't build spec houses to appeal to the masses. We pretty much are set up for a customer trying to make their dream home come true.
Arcadia Homes' team of experts set themselves up for success by working well together as a group and following the proven systems they've created to ensure an exceptional finished product. An Arcadia home is easily recognizable with impressive curb appeal and unique features. By working closely with a highly skilled architect, Arcadia Homes can help each client envision their dream home even before the building process has begun.
When a client comes to Arcadia Homes for the first time, we make it very clear to them that we want that role of theirs to be integral. They're not just coming to us and saying, hey, build me a home. They want to be part of the planning. They even want to stay involved all through the home building process.
We enjoy the process. We really feel like we build it as a team. We have trades that have showrooms that we work with. We have building programs for scheduling that guides them through selections, that shares photos, the timelines. We have weekly meetings that we like to set. We're one of the few builders that like to meet with our customers. Whatever they can dream, we can pretty much design. From the most contemporary home that you've seen to the most traditional home you've seen, we've had the pleasure of building all of those.
Jeff Eckelberry brings many years of building experience to Arcadia Homes, having owned his own building company before joining forces with the Arcadia team. Jeff knew his niche in the custom building industry and wanted the opportunity to focus on that exclusively. He works closely with clients at the beginning stages of the process in order to fully understand their dream and relay that dream into a design that fits the client's detailed budget.
Something that's unique about what we can provide our clients is a focus on architecture that I have from my background. Many builders are just focused on putting the pieces together, but we're actually involved in helping them create their home from the beginning. And Arcadia Home is one that is uniquely created for a client. We listen very carefully to everything about them, their family, and their needs. Everyone has a budget. We really work very hard to honor that budget. And so as a plan is being created, we really work diligently through the process of creating the specifications for it, the materials and features that are going to be in it, so that when we're finished, they can actually build it. That might seem to be self-evident that anyone would do that, but there's many, many projects that get designed and created that are well beyond what a client expects them to be. And I understand what the aesthetics are and the design, why that's important, and I'm not just necessarily going to suggest making changes that are just going to cut cost, but I'm sensitive to both issues. So we figure out alternative costs and spend more time up front on the process, helping them analyze what's best for them so that they can get the maximum value in their new home. We partner with 2 or 3 of the best planners and architects in the Charlotte area. We've found that we have built a great team working with these guys. After meeting with our clients a couple of times, I'll get a sense of who would be the best fit to form this team. Depending on the style of the architecture or sometimes just their personalities. We create a partnership for our clients that we think benefits them. We have an interior designer on our staff who works with all of our clients depending on what the client needs. Sometimes our clients have their own interior designer, and so they're working with that firm and they'll be part of the team. One of the things that I think we do differently than a lot of builders, it's our attention to detail and our focus on really providing a new home that's completely thought through. We try very hard to think through these details before we start construction, but a lot of times those final decisions are made during construction. You can only go so far to visualize things two-dimensionally on paper. Sometimes when we're standing in a home, we'll see an opportunity to do something unique and different that we hadn't seen before. After having done this for 22 years, we've learned a lot about what's important to clients, and we have found that the more detailed we can be, the less opportunity there are for miscommunications or misunderstandings to take place. So while our pre-construction process might take longer than somebody else, it's an investment in time on the front end to save lots of headaches and time during construction.
Throughout many years, Arcadia Homes has orchestrated a team of dedicated staff comprised of skilled tradesmen and professionals. They all share the same passion and vision as they strive to meet unprecedented levels of quality and service.
What I feel separates us from the competition is our management. We have a process of inspecting each home every day. We have long-term trade partners. With their experience and our experience, we're able to anticipate the plan. Because the plan on paper is a plan on paper, but then there's the living part of the house.
We recognize that our clients are very busy with their work and travel and their families and their everyday obligations. So we have set ourselves up so that we're available anytime they need us.
By utilizing a web-based project management system called Arcadia Trend, the Arcadia Homes team can keep clients up to date with build schedules, important documents, photos, messages, selections, and change orders, all from the convenience of an internet-connected computer, smartphone, or tablet. Arcadia Trend is fully interactive and can be utilized by the homeowner and building team together. Each client can see when selections are to be made and where they stand with their budget at each stage of the building process.
At Arcadia, we look at it from a team approach, and my role is managing the construction team. And primary focus is developing the Arcadia way, which is merging the best people with the best systems and the best technology to give our customers an incredible custom home experience. The clients are extremely important in the construction home. It's a partnership to get these projects done. We have an easy road for the customer to follow to get us that information as we need it. Our selection process is completely integrated with our schedule, and as that calendar ebbs and flows, that selection process ebbs and flows right along with it. We've got a cloud-based management system that is updated daily, so our customers can get online from any device and see what's going on in their home. We also like to meet face-to-face. We're meeting with our customers a minimum of every 2 weeks. A lot of times, a lot more often than that, and making sure everybody's staying on task, both guys in the field and our customers. You know, we want to make sure that they're working on what needs to be worked on to give us the information where we keep our momentum to make it happen efficiently and on time.
As the site manager, AJ Ford oversees the daily operations of each home build. He visits each home site to ensure the subcontractors are on track and work closely with each trade partner to allow a seamless transition between each stage of the building process. His meticulous attention to detail is paramount on these large construction projects for the trade partners to stay on time and on budget, avoiding potential construction setbacks before they happen.
Hey, how you doing? We're here at the next Arcadia project, and we've got all of our guys here doing a pre-rough-in inspection. Here we are in the kitchen with Sean Johnson, one of our construction managers, and you can really see the complexity of the project here. We're integrating steel with engineered lumber, with traditional framing. You'll see these plans and how complicated they are. We only know one way to do it and do it right, and that's to check every dimension, check every cut, check every detail, verify that it's correct, and then highlight it off on the plans. When these plans are done, everything will have a highlight, which means that it's exactly as it's supposed to be. You come over here, you see all this orange paint on the walls. When we find something that's not right, we label it with orange paint. It stays labeled in orange paint so that everybody who comes in has to walk by it, and it doesn't get erased until the builder on the project has personally verified that it's been corrected and it meets our standards. These orange paints will all end up be painted black. So at the end of the job, when we're getting ready to go to sheetrock, not only are the plans completely highlighted, everything we got in real life is per plan. It's one of the ways that we verify that we give our customers exactly what they're supposed to get and integrate the plans with the specs and build everything just the way that's supposed to be.
Arcadia Homes team genuinely care about their homeowners. From the planning stages to completion, they will keep you informed and up to date throughout the entire process so you can remain stress-free. Greg and Tracy Fry enjoyed the building process immensely and appreciated the attention to detail and the updates of the progress through the Arcadia Trend software.
Hi, I'm Tracy Fry, and we're here in Mint Hill, North Carolina. I chose Arcadia Homes to build our home for a lot of different reasons. First, we didn't really know that many builders in the area, and so I started asking a lot of people around who they knew of. And then once we met them, they were such nice people. We got to see the things that they have done in the area. They showed us a bunch of different pictures, and then we went to look at some of the homes. And we knew that the way that they do things and what we were looking for was a good fit. When we were building the home with Arcadia, from the beginning to the end, it was a really seamless process. They set up the expectations on how the whole process was going to go. So we didn't have any of the unknown of the financing to how we were going to approve the different products. So for the whole entire process, we knew where our final numbers were going to be. And that's one thing that Arcadia brings to their clients, is that they're working with them as a partner to build their home and to find out what they really want and not just to get the job done. And that's, I think, a really important thing. Another part that we had through the process was Arcadia Trend, and that was a wonderful program that they have. It shows you what's coming down the pipeline that you need to get the approval done, pick out those products so that Arcadia can make sure that they stay on time so that your house gets done when you actually want it to get done. Overall, the house is very functional, and I think that was important to us, that we wanted to make sure that we didn't just build a house with all this extra square footage, but we actually used it in a way that is good for a family. The designer worked with Arcadia and helped us come up with some great color combinations that flowed through the whole house, but especially with the kitchen, with the grays and the whites, and then the light fixtures in there are my favorite out of the whole entire house. They're so unique and they make a statement. I think all those things with the countertops and the tile, it just all works really well together. And it's something that's timeless, that I can change out draperies or certain other things and still use the stuff that's there without having to change a gigantic part of the house. I definitely would recommend Arcadia Homes to friends and family, and actually I already have. I walked them through our house during the building process and showed them the different things that Arcadia does that I've never seen another builder do. And those people actually are in the process of working with them and finding out what they want in their dream home too.
We've been in business for 22 years, and we've really refined our craft. We have such a great group of construction managers and trades. We can tailor that team for that specific project to make it a wonderful experience for our homeowners.
Arcadia Homes takes a unique approach to building. While the team excels at creating exquisite luxury homes, the company also has undertaken significant renovation projects. Each year, the North Carolina Home Builders Association has its annual Stars Award Gala to celebrate the achievements of builders from all over North Carolina. Arcadia Homes has been the recipient of many awards over the years, including this year's Stars Award for Best Remodel over $1 million. Arcadia Homes will tackle any remodel job, from adding a garage or pool house to redoing the interior kitchen, or even taking an existing home down to the studs and starting over. Arcadia Homes understand the importance of finding the perfect home site. If your desired location already has an existing home, Arcadia Homes has the expertise to redesign and reconfigure the structure, transforming it to the home of your dreams. One such project was the Chen residence. Doug and Shelley Chen found their dream home site but needed a builder to completely remodel the existing structure. The home, only in the framing stages, was left abandoned by a previous builder. Arcadia Homes, along with the Chens, completely redesigned the home, and it is now a beautiful testament to Arcadia Homes' remodeling expertise.
Well, hello. We are the Chens. We currently live here in the Longview community of Waxhaw, North Carolina.
I think it was probably a 6-month solid period where we interviewed many builders. At the end of the day, we wanted to build our dream home, not having to worry about anything, to be at complete peace. And after interviewing just all these companies, meeting with the teams that would be potentially building our house, every key member we met of the Arcadia Home team we felt comfortable with, we trusted. We just really felt the most peace with Arcadia.
We were quite involved as homeowners, and so they were very accommodating to us, really allowed us to be part of it every step of the way. And it was quite a big process just because it was sort of a renovation from an existing home. We had, a designer involved, and everyone worked together as a team to accomplish what we wanted to do.
Yeah, our house was perhaps a little more unique in that it had actually been a house that had been framed but sat unbuilt for about 18 months. So there was a lot of decay to the house, and it was a very large house, and so we took over the project. So right out of the gate, it was a little different than your typical house, which of course made it much more challenging, more details. We had to undo things, changed what was initially a Mediterranean type house into more of a French chateau type house, which was really the architecture that we like. So pretty much everything, I would say, except for the foundation, since that really couldn't be changed, was really changed and undone and redone.
I think my favorite feature of the home is the grand room, which is the one when you first come in. It's a 2-story room, and it has just a lot of light, and it's very airy. The interesting thing about the room was that it actually started out as 1 story. There was a floor above it, and so we decided early on that we wanted just the sort of expanse in the room, and so we decided to cut a hole out of the existing room and just keep a gallery around, which was quite a feat in terms of engineering, and so we feel like it turned out really nicely. Another favorite feature would be our 2-story library. It was something that we really wanted, and we had a specific sort of vision for it, and it turned out really exactly what we had pictured it to be.
In the end, I would say once again, Arcadia was great. They allow you to be as involved as you want to be or as far back as you want to be. And we all know that all homeowners have different personalities, but they were very accommodating. We've been living in our current house for about 2 years, and recently highly recommended Arcadia, really no other choice, to our brother and sister-in-law, and they are actually just beginning the process of building with Arcadia Homes as well.
We just had such a great experience with them. We really had no complaints, really, and even after we moved into the home, they've been so responsive, and we feel like we've had a really good relationship that's continued on.
Arcadia Homes believes that each home they build should be a reflection of their client's lifestyle and personality. In order to accomplish this, Arcadia Homes has cultivated strong relationships with their tremendously skilled and diversified staff of artisans and technical experts.
We always have started since the beginning, Mike and I, we always wanted to be different. We didn't want to do it like the old establishment that's been building homes. We've gone out of our way to customize this process. I can't tell you how many people, I don't believe there's a homeowner that Mike and I can't knock on the door, say hello, and get a big hug, because it's more of a family, it feels like to me, when we're all done, because we spend a lot of time together. There's a lot of pre-game in designing the homes, pricing the home, speccing the home. Then you've got the whole construction time that we spend together. And then we have that warranty that comes afterwards that I feel like we do better than anyone else at that.
When Robbie and I were trying to come up with a name for our business, the first thing we immediately ruled out was our names, because we wanted it to be very clear right from the beginning that these homes that we were going to be built were not ours. They are our clients' homes. Our job, as we see an Arcadia home, is to take your vision, your dream, and make it great. But we always want it to be reminded that it's not our home that we're building and then selling to you and hoping that you like it. It's your home even before we put the first pencil to paper in the planning process.
One of my primary roles was to help create this Arcadia way, this system of building where our homes perform after the fact. It's not just a pretty picture on the day of the walkthrough and it deteriorates after that. We work very hard at having homes that perform in the long run. We start with that in mind. We really believe in education, we believe in technology, and we believe in finding the very best trades to build these one-of-a-kind homes and to put the team together to service our customers the very best. We want our guys in the field to own their jobs and to be passionate about, which our team is that way, and we don't want to bury them in red tape. But at the same time, we have specific inspections that are done internally, either by Robbie or myself, where that home can't progress forward until all the items are checked off. This is in addition to what the county inspectors have us do. And We've got 300 or 400 houses out there at this point. We like our guys spending time being proactive on the front end instead of having to be reactive on the back end, chasing a job that's 5 years old.
As part of Arcadia Homes' continued level of commitment, they host a weekly trade luncheon. Each luncheon has a different trade partner educating the Arcadia team on the latest in their field of expertise. This allows each team member to be up to date and ready to take on new and exciting challenges.
Every Wednesday we have a mandatory education class in the office, and we use it for training on building science. We use it to have a trade come in and tell us the latest and greatest products and assemblies he wants us to use. We use it to train on internal systems, make sure that we're all doing things the same way and some consistency across the board out in the field. And sometimes it'll be done by one of the construction managers. They'll have a particularly difficult detail that they want to make sure they get right the first time, and the entire team will get together and look at it and figure out the best way to make that happen.
We've worked for all these years to continue to improve our processes and improve the quality of the work. We have the best trade partners in the area that are part of our team, and that's one of the standards that we won't compromise on, is the level of the finish of our homes.
I think it'd be hard to define an Arcadia home by simply discussing the things that physically go into the Arcadia home. I think that the overall experience is what defines somebody building with Arcadia. You find the more you work in this industry, folks that are of like minds and like values and characteristics like that kind of find a way to meet each other.
Another aspect of the team atmosphere is Arcadia Homes' weekly prayer group. Being strong in their faith allows each Arcadia Homes team member a positive attitude and gracious behavior.
There's many things that set us apart from our competition. The fact that we do build anywhere from 10 to 15 homes a year allows us to not only recruit but to keep the finest trade partners that work on our homes, because they know that they're going to have work year in and year out, and that's why they've been with us, most of them, for over 15 years.
We feel like it's a team process. One of the peace of mind aspects of home building with us is the team approach. We love the homeowner, we love the architect, and we love all of us being together. We feel like it's our job, along with the plans, to make this house come to life. You can't find a better, more knowledgeable group of guys than we have at Arcadia Homes. The experience, the camaraderie, we welcome the more set of eyes, the better. And we never think we got it right. We always are critically analyzing ourselves every time we look at a house. It's a commitment, once again, that we have to a better way.
Arcadia Homes has the luxury of building in some of the most prestigious communities in the Charlotte area. When the opportunity arose to develop an entirely new community, they were ready for the challenge. Arcadia Homes is the true definition of a multifaceted building company. From land acquisition to new development and architectural design, Arcadia Homes can help you develop your dream into reality. They have worked tirelessly to acquire some of the best home sites in the Charlotte area.
So Mike and I have been in Charlotte now 22 years with Arcadia, and we've seen a lot of growth in the city. It's an outdoor living place. One of the biggest things that we build on a lot of our homes are outdoor living areas, gymnasiums. With the people here, it's a vibrant city. We're currently building pretty much in the same areas we've been building. And we're up in Lake Norman. We build in the South Park area in town. We are down in Waxhaw, Longview, the Meadows you'll hear about. So we're still pretty much from north to south, just Mecklenburg County, just a little outside and a little south.
If it's a high-end community, you can be sure that Arcadia has built there or is currently building there.
I moved to Charlotte back in 1998, and I like it because it's a big city, but not a huge city. So we still have our great restaurants, we still have all the things associated with a big city, professional football team, you go watch baseball, you can see NASCAR, but it's not so big that I still can't get where I need to go in 20 minutes. So that's a wonderful thing about Charlotte.
Charlotte's an exciting place to live. We have such an unbelievable lifestyle here in Charlotte. The quality of life here is excellent. Geographically, we're perfectly located. That's why so many people have found Charlotte to be a wonderful place to live. Charlotte has just boomed since I've been here. Around the perimeter of the city, there has been new developments that just continue to spring up. A lot of golf course communities, and we've been very involved in those. We've been building homes in Charlotte all around this area for 22 years. Many of our projects are built in communities, in planned developments. Initially, that's where we started, but we've always done homes where a client has acquired a property, bought an old house to tear down, or we still do a lot of building in neighborhoods. We're really focused all around Charlotte. We don't really have one location other than our new community called the Meadows. The Meadows is a brand new opportunity for us. In the Meadows, we are the exclusive builder, and that's a first for Arcadia.
Jeremy Schumacher, one of the managing partners, brings his high level of expertise to the new development, the Meadows at Weddington. This gated community is exclusively built by Arcadia Homes.
So Arcadia's been very fortunate to build a number of homes in a number of very high-end luxury communities in the South Charlotte area, as well as in the Lake Norman area, South Park and in Myers Park. And certainly communities like the Club at Longview we're very proud to have been a part of for a very long time, and we continue to be. Areas in Carmel Park in the South Park area, Quail Hollow we've been fortunate enough to build in. And these are all among many communities that we're proud to be very, very associated with and had a lot of success in. We continue to be interested in expanding our footprint within the Charlotte market. We really want to establish ourselves in the South Park area. We know there's a lot of opportunities there for renovations and redos of homes in those areas, but we also feel like we've got a very good footprint and a stronghold in the South Charlotte market as well and into northwestern Union County. We're very excited about the Meadows at Weddington. It's our first exclusively Arcadia community. We're building a model home for the first time. What it gives is our buyers an opportunity to kind of see and touch and feel what an Arcadia home feels like. And so for the first time, they'll be able to kind of walk out that day that they visit our model home and sort of know what they can get for how much money. And while we're still intending to be a completely custom builder, we think that it can add a little bit of an ease to the process, to the sales process, for people to know exactly what they're getting the day they walk into our model home. So the Meadows is a private, gated community right in the heart of Weddington, a really good location that we're excited about. The schools are absolutely top-notch, lower taxes in Union County relative to just very shortly north into Mecklenburg County. There are about acre-sized lots, public water and sewer, and it's really hard to find these days to have public water and sewer in a private, gated community, an acre in such a prime location. So we're excited to have acquired that property, and our buyers seem to be as well. So Weddington's a very, very sought-after area. It's a beautiful, growing area. What we love about Weddington and building at Weddington is it's very near all the amenities that you would need for your everyday life, but they do a great job of maintaining the rural atmosphere and sort of the getaway, so to speak, that it feels like when you're in the Meadows at Weddington, but you're just still a few minutes away from everything you need as far as your daily conveniences are concerned, but you still feel like you've escaped when you come home, when you go to the Meadows and in the heart of Weddington.
It's not only the quality of construction, but the overall experience that defines an Arcadia home. During the construction process, the Arcadia Homes team develops a friendship with each client that lasts long after the home is complete. London and Charmaine Fletcher felt trust between the builder and themselves was of utmost importance. They found that trust in Arcadia Homes with not one, but 2 custom homes.
Hi, my name is London Fletcher, and we're out here in Waxhaw, North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte. You know, we chose Arcadia to build our home after meeting, let's say, 4 or 5 different builders. It was a big process for us, so we wanted to vet out the custom home builders. When my wife and I, we met with Arcadia, we felt most comfortable with them as far as the team they put together, their presentation, the quality of work that they've done, and then we went and visited with other people whose home they built in the past, and we got great referrals. You know, it was going to be important for us to trust them in the process because we were living in Washington, D.C. during this home building process, so we could not have been more happy with Arcadia. You know, one of the things that I really appreciate about Arcadia is we've been in our home now 7 years, and you know, we're well out of our home builder's warranty and things like that, but they still come back because we had a rainstorm here and a couple of my shingles got knocked off. They sent the roofer out here to take care of that, no charge to me, just stuff like that that, you know, makes them really, they go above and beyond what a normal custom home builder would do. You hear different people talk about, oh man, home building is, you know, it's a headache, it's, you know, all these different things, but we really didn't experience those things so much that we're building a second home with Arcadia. That's how much we love them. And we've recommended Arcadia to not only friends, family, but, you know, we give a glowing review about Arcadia.
Angie Smith and her husband decided on Arcadia Homes after asking friends and neighbors their opinion. The Smiths felt Arcadia Homes listened to their needs and executed them perfectly.
Hi, my name is Angie Smith and I live in Waxhaw, North Carolina. We chose Arcadia to build our home after doing some research. We've lived in Charlotte area for close to 15 years now. So we've been to some home around the home shows in the area and been in some of the homes that Arcadia has built, and we were very impressed with their product. The building process with Arcadia was a great experience. Overall, they're just very professional. They communicate really well. They use an online program called Builder Trend, which is great. We found that very helpful throughout the process. It lists the cost of things, it lists pictures, it's got selection dates, a lot of great information, so that was very helpful. But they're just a very professional company overall, got a lot of great character and moral values as well, which is important to us. So we really enjoyed the process. You know, when you're building a home, there can be hiccups and things that come up. That's to be expected, but with them, there was no big surprises or anything that we felt like we couldn't work through in an easy way. So it was a great experience overall. Some of my favorite things about our home, most importantly, it feels like home. Even our first night sleeping here, sometimes in a new place, it can feel kind of different, you know, just new. And for us, it felt great when we first came in. I would definitely recommend Arcadia Homes to anyone that's going to be building a home or buying a home, even if someone else has lived there and Arcadia's built it. They're a great builder and highly recommended.
What's great about working here is we try and take the very best of what everybody's doing and integrate it in with the group. And so we're constantly getting better. And that's what's great when you get around a bunch of guys who are focused on getting better and don't treat it like a job, but treat it like a calling. The opportunities you get become better. The jobs as they finish become better. The customers are happy. I feel like that's the path we're on right now.
It truly is a different atmosphere at Arcadia. And it's really from the original founders of the company and all the way to everybody who's building the homes and managing in the office. While we consider ourselves a team in a family environment, our buyers end up being kind of part of that team and part of that environment. Not only as we go through the building process with them, but for as long as they live in their home. They always consider us their builders, and we always consider them to be a part of our family.
Arcadia is a real special place. Everybody that's part of Arcadia does feel like a family, and I'm really proud to be part of this culture that we've created. You know, we really have bonded, and we all share the commitment to our clients and the commitment to excellence that makes working together special. I don't ever have to worry about doing the right thing at Arcadia.
When you're building a custom home, it's very important to early on develop the best team that you can. Arcadia Homes only works with the most experienced and the most creative people in that field. So it doesn't necessarily matter the size of the home, it certainly doesn't matter the cost of the home. We are here if you want to build a specific home for you and your family.
Once we close a home and we've had our time with the homeowner, as long as they're in the home, we're here with them in the same group. We will be there. If something in the house isn't performing, then we want to be notified. We don't feel like a lot of people think that that's required. It's not required. It's just how we've always treated people. We're very thankful to the people who allowed us to build for them. We feel like it's a big honor, and we like to make sure they know how much we appreciate it. It's something we enjoy, and it just gives us a lot of joy to have these relationships.
Our purpose is to provide the best custom home building experience possible while honoring God in all that we do.
Each managing partner considers it a privilege to work for Arcadia Homes. It is more than just a job, it's a calling. Arcadia Homes is an award-winning building company with a stellar reputation for building exceptional custom homes and being genuinely respectful and gracious to their homeowners. Throughout the design and building process, Arcadia Homes feels it is an honor to be a part of your home building experience. If you would like to visit with Arcadia Homes about your next home or remodel, call them today at 704-412-4130 or visit them online at arcadiahomesinc.com. I'm Carrie Marshall, and I'll see you next time on Today's Builder.